Who's that knocking at your door? It's S, you know the name. He be rapping like you one of the best. Got the Superman flow, I put the S on my chest, and I be rocking with... What is good, EssTV gang? Back with another reaction today. It's the man, the myth, the Northern Legend himself. S coming to you from the freezing North Canada. How have y'all been, man? Alright, look. If y'all been watching my videos, any regular viewers would know that I teased a music video that I would be a part of with my homie Dynamic from the UK. We've been working on this for a bit now. I had to go shoot my clip. And this is something a little different, man. This is a more serious track, and this is a heartfelt one. This is something you guys get to get a little taste of my life and, you know, things I've been dealing with. I'm going to try and break down. It's going to be a little bit weird. I'm not going to lie. I've never reacted to my own shit before. But I had to do this one, man. It spoke to me. My dude Dynamic, me and him have been, you know, he's been on my EP, my mixtape. You need to, right now, before you proceed any further, link will be in the pinned comment to the original music video for this. And go to his page right now, watch the video, and subscribe to him, please. One of the realest artists you'll ever know. Okay, so I had to do this reaction because this hits on a different level. There's some things in life that I like to attribute myself as a reactor to Robin Williams. Now, I'm not nowhere near his greatness, okay? Now, hear me out. Whenever you watch a video from me, I'm always hype. I'm always, you know, just trying to be funny and put a smile on someone's face. Reason why I compared this to Robin Williams is because he was the funniest dude and all he cared about was making you smile, which is like me. As long as I can get one smile off anybody, mission accomplished for the day. But we hold in, and there's a whole nother side of us that deals with things, and we use this as an outlet to kind of bury that and those emotions so we don't got to deal with them. And I know I'm rambling on here in the intro before we even get into it, but I don't know. This is probably going to be the hardest reaction I've ever done. So if you could, please don't forget to like this video. Drop that comment down below with a request. Anybody who does see this. And you better subscribe, man. Yeah. Hit the bell for post notifications. Follow me over to OfficialS95 on Twitter and Instagram, please. I'm trying to build that social media. Go at Dynamic. Dynamic Music 95 on all streaming platforms, social medias. You'll find him, man. Okay. I've done so much work with him, like ciphers, everything. You just got to find me. I'm on his page everywhere. Okay, y'all. So I don't know, man. Like, all right. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. What? First time ever reacting to my own music featuring Dynamic music. Contemplation. Pow.
I waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hearing calling. The broken bones are just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation. I waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hearing calling. The broken bones are just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation.
All right. We're gonna pause it there. Before he gets into his verse, go back 10 seconds. This is a very emotional song. This is, I've never actually, just recording it was hard. Okay, and you'll see why for me, because of what I'm dealing with right now, currently, an ongoing issue in my real life, but Dynamic too. This is why it resonated with me so much. Like, I know him on a personal level. He's a solid dude. Like, I've never met someone so, like, stand up, true. Dynamic, he chose to do, he green screened this, actually. Yeah, he's just as talented when it comes to the videography and stuff like that. So it makes you focus. You know, you got the prison in the background. Contemplation. What do you think of when you hear contemplation? You're going through a lot of struggles. You tend to contemplate dark thoughts, right? I'm going to leave it at that. We went back 10 seconds. Let's Let's get into his verse.
Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hearing calling. The broken bones are just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation. Day one when I met you, that's when I knew that life was special. I soon introduced myself like I was meant to. You were the one to fix my issues. The sky was lit blue. You were the right one for me, the story, but life had other plans for me.
So he's told me that he has a baby mom who has kept him from seeing his oldest child, and he told me that the beginning of this is, and most of this verse is talking to his daughter that he hasn't seen in over 7 years. It's heavy, man. I'm dealing with something similar. We'll wait till my verse to get to that, but okay, we're gonna go back 5 seconds here. I'll just go back 10. All right, so let's get back in, man.
I soon introduced myself like I was meant to. You were the one to fix my issues. The sky was lit blue. You were the right one for me, the story, but life had other plans for me. I wish that it could have been with you. Those memories stay just when I was battling pain. You didn't mind, you carried the same. When I would have married this lady, I carried the shame. A few weeks and I could feel it.
He would have married this girl, man. A few weeks in. He carries that shame because of what she's done now. Oh man, there's a mental health thing. This is more like a mental health awareness song, because we all go through these. Everybody's got, you don't know what the next man's going through. All you can do is just appreciate and respect that we all have struggles. And yeah, all right, we're gonna resume right here.
You and me both could see this, none of us needed reason. You were the comfort, man, I just needed. You were support that kept me breathing. Man, I just miss you, I need you. And I knew all my problems, only one I could really talk to. You're my conscience, just 2 years and then you got that call. Your job was taking you out abroad. Just like that, you were gone for the cause. And bored of the plane as I watched it soar.
That's a metaphor. Boarded the plane as he watched it soar. Like, that was the last time he ever saw his daughter. Go back 10 seconds. And he's talking about a girl that he thought was the one. Had a daughter with her and everything. He's happily in a relationship now. And he's got two more beautiful daughters. Okay? But the fact stands that there's still one out there that doesn't know her real father because of some selfish. All I gotta say is, whoever sees this video, I'm looking right at you. At this point, this is me and you. You know when I made Go to Sleep? You know when I made Go to Sleep too? Somehow you found it. You know who you are. Somehow you found that and you commented. You took the time to comment. Now, whoever's sending you these, it's on my socials. I know someone's feeding you these, okay? This is heart to heart. I've tried to get a hold of you. I just hope that whoever sees this video and this music video, who's been feeding that person my diss tracks and stuff like that, don't stop here. Don't stop there. Send them this one too. Let them know that why all of that happened and where we are now, why this had to happen. Okay? I'm sorry. We went back. Let's go.
When I could really talk to you, my conscience. Just 2 years and then you got that call. Your job was taking you out abroad. Just like that, you were gone for the cause. And bored of the plane as I watched it soar. So I told myself I can't take no more. Yeah, I tell myself I can't take no more. Oh yeah, I waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hearing calling. The broken bones are just...
Like, we all have those demons. Sometimes you just don't know if you're strong enough. And there was a point in time. All right, I'm going to get to my verse. I'm going to explain with not as much detail as I'm going to give y'all. My motivation and the story with my verse. And that's it, okay? You take with it and run with it. Whoever's watching, anyways. We're going to resume right here.
Just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation. I waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hearing calling. The broken bones are just just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation.
So many things running through my mind, Couldn't even tell you how many times I wanted to die. Even think about suicide, like who am I? Yeah. 2 years ago. It almost happened. I have 4 boys. And there was a breakup. I'm not going to say any more than that. But my children suffered, and there was a point in time right in COVID first hitting. I didn't see them. I felt like I had no one. It's thanks to my mom and my brother at the time that got me through that. I wasn't uploading nothing. And yeah, I suffered from mental health for a long time. Never thinking I'd see my kids again. I have four beautiful boys, and I'm just gonna go back 10 and get back in.
Deal with all this contemplation.
So many things running through my mind, Couldn't even tell you how many times I wanted to die. Even think about suicide, like who am I? So many tears that I have cried, and over the years I've tried to get you boys back by my side. Back 10. It's going on. Well, I have a 3-year-old son. I have one that'll be 11 this year. One that will be 9, and one that would be 5. All boys. The very last time I saw them was Christmas Eve 2020. I've tried. She took off. She took him 6 hours north. I have no way of getting hold of them. She got rid of... My oldest one has Snapchat. She got rid of that. I can't email, nothing. They're basically gone without a trace. And the most I can do, and I'm not really going to get into legalities of it, but it's harder than anybody who sees this is about to comment. It's harder than it looks for the man. For the father, I'm sorry, it's one-sided. The judicial system, when it comes to parents separating and custody, children, all of that, it's in favor of the mother, unfortunately. Dynamic is dealing with this same issue. And I can't... We went back 10. Many times I wanted to die, even think about suicide, like who am I? So many tears that I have cried, and over the years I've tried to get you boys back by my side. Getting pretty desperate to think of falling, devil in my head, and I hear him talking again and again, but I hear him calling. Something must be wrong in my noggin. Wish you could be there to watch you grow, but I know that's never gonna happen, so all I can do is pray and hope, and look at them pics from years ago. Well, I tell you, this was the hardest song I've ever written, had to record. I don't know what it was that made me pour it out like this. But I'm missing my kids grow up, man. And all I got, pictures from years ago. Look at them. I don't even know what they look like now. Back 10. Again, but I hear him calling. Something must be wrong in my noggin. Wish you could be there to watch you grow, but I know that's never gonna happen, so all I can do is pray and hope, and look at them pics from years ago. And I want you to know that I love you so. I miss you so much that it hurts my bones. Don't know if I'm strong enough to do it alone. Without you around, I'm an empty soul. The nights are getting pretty long and cold. I feel like I'm walking a lonely road. And I'll see you again one day, I promise. It's best.
Yeah.
Know if I'm strong enough to do it alone. Without you around, I'm an empty soul. The nights are getting pretty long and cold. I feel like I'm walking a lonely road. And I'll see you again one day, I promise. It's best.
Yeah. I've waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hear him calling. The broken bones are just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation. I've waited long enough to notice that I'm falling. Don't think I'm strong enough, the devil hear him calling. The broken bones are just a sign of desperation. I'm left alone to deal with all this contemplation.
Shout out to Dynamic for editing that.